Hey, folks, this is Jay Ramsey. Welcome back to JayTalk. Of course, we've got my great friend and co-host, Nick O'Donohoe.
Hello, everybody.
How you doing, man?
Great. Shoulder's getting better. Getting my staples out tomorrow. I'm ready to start rehab. Just enjoying the rain, believe it or not. Most people probably aren't, but I am.
Yeah, it's soothing, relaxing.
Yeah. You didn't get any flooding where you are you?
No. We're good. So I'm all good. So yeah, we're doing pretty good right now. So today we're gonna do a part 2 or a second episode. This time we're welcoming David back.
Hey guys, how's it going? Thanks for having me again.
Yeah, we're not gonna be talking about sports this time, though. No sports. So this time we're doing another episode of the Would You Rather. And this was actually David's idea. What are you doing crickets for, man? What's up with that?
Because you're talking about sports.
I know.
I'm just picking. I'm just being silly.
But no. We did it. David came up with this idea, and we did an episode last week where we did the Would You Rather dating edition. Of course, I didn't want to include David on that one, because he's married to my sister, so I thought that would have been a little weird. But
how long have they been married?
Almost. Oh my gosh, 9 years this year. This month.
I was gonna say, if you were freshly married, you dated a few years back, then we could talk about it. But
yeah,
9 years, you already forgot what it's all about.
I have no idea. Right.
Hey, I'm just gonna tell you one thing. I've been single for as long as you've been married, and the grass is not greener, so it's cheaper to keep her.
Yeah, especially because we just got a house. You're right.
There you go. So, well, okay, so it's gonna be fun. I hope you guys enjoy it. If we don't make it to a question, we'll probably throw it on the Facebook page, the group page, and let you guys kind of give us some feedback and answer the question on what you would think. So, but let's have some fun today, and we're gonna go ahead and dive in. We're gonna turn it over to David. Let him ask the question. We'll all three kind of give our answer and maybe our explanation and have some fun. And I hope you guys have some fun too. So, on to you, man.
All right, let's do this. So, my first question, would you rather fly at 1 mile an hour or be able to run 100 miles an hour, but only on water? So you're flying, you get to fly, but at only 1 mile an hour.
Do I have to answer first?
No. Either one of you. I'd rather either one of you answer.
Okay, I'll answer first.
Go ahead.
So, the flying part would be really cool. But I think 100 mile an hour on the water would be kind of cool too. At 100 miles an hour, you could get a lot of places as long as you stayed on a creek bed or a river. So
if you can run that fast on the ocean,
yeah, there you go.
You could just run right to Cancun.
Yeah. See, now I was, but here's the whole thing. I think it's like 8 miles to the nearest mall, and if I tried to fly there, it'd take me 8 hours. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the 100 miles an hour on the water here.
Nick?
Wow. 1 mile an hour flying would be cool.
That'd be awesome. And you don't have to fly. That's the thing. You could walk, you can drive.
Take a car and all that stuff, but flying? Yeah, see, I think I'd do the flying. The reason I say that is because the minute he said run at 100 miles an hour, I don't know how long my old ass can run that fast. I might be able to run 100 miles an hour, but I might only be able to go about 300 feet before I'm,
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Pass out of exhaustion.
Your knees give out, your whatever. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, David, what about you, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick the 100 miles an hour on water.
Oh, really?
They're both useless, really. We don't
really
live on water.
Yeah, but I mean, you could run across a river. I mean, come on.
I hardly ever go to the water. So.
Oh, okay.
But if I did,
Well, you could pick a fight in a bar and be out of there in
and
like
be gone.
less than
Yeah,
a second.
Yeah, I know.
by the lake. But I mean, flying at 1 mile. So, an average walking speed of a human is around like 3 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So, flying way less than that, it's just no, I couldn't do it.
No, I couldn't do it either. Yeah, that's.
I still want to fly.
Yeah.
I want to fly.
No, yeah. Nick, his attitude was, I'll fly 1 mile an hour straight up, and then just fall back down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But think about it. You can hover if you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
At 1 mile an hour, you could, get up high enough over and find somebody and stalk them and do silly stuff like that.
Oh my gosh.
You could be the greatest
right.
roofer of all time. You would never have to have insurance, man. Sorry. Hey, the greatest window washer, too. Holy crap.
Right?
Yeah.
See?
High rise, there is a purpose, just not for me. Okay, so let's move on. That's an interesting one.
Second one. This one's a little more tame. Visit the mountains in winter or desert in the summer.
Well, that's quick. That's quick for me.
That's very quick for me.
Same.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Nick.
mountains in the winter.
Mountains in the winter.
Oh, no, desert in the summer.
Desert in the
What?
summer?
What?
What?
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
afraid of
we
heights.
live in South Texas. We sweat enough.
Yeah, I know, but I'm afraid of heights.
Have you ever been to Denver?
Well, I mean, you don't have to
No.
fly straight up.
I know. Thanks. Yeah. Hey, if I could fly
You have
1
to
mile
run
an
to the top of
hour,
the mountain.
then I wouldn't worry about the mountains. But
You're still on the ground.
I know.
love
I know. But no,
I
I
love
do.
mountains.
I have a massive fear of heights. I really do. Really bad
get it.
anxiety.
Yeah,
So.
I'd rather do winter in the mountains.
Okay, winter in mountains. Just because, or just because you don't want to deal with the
I
heat?
hate the heat.
Oh, okay.
I hate it.
And with him too. That's why I got my place in Bandera. It's in the mountains.
Is it hills or mountains?
Well, they're mountains.
Mountains.
Like you can be riding your motorcycle from Bandera to Kerrville, and there's 1,000-foot drop off right on the side of the road.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So would you consider that hills or mountains?
Ooh, that's a tough call. And yeah, I don't know if I could do that. Ooh, that's tough.
But see, that's,
Yeah.
if it was 30 feet, that'd be a hill. 1,000 feet, that's a mountain.
Yeah. Because I actually have driven across a mountain once, and talk about anxiety. Oof, it was rough. And I
You
was
have a hard time going over high bridges?
I have to be on the inside lane.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. If we're over 300 or 400 feet off the ground and it's a real narrow bridge, yeah, I'm kind of freaking out a
We're
little
going
bit.
from Channel View to Pasadena?
Channel View to Pasadena, inside lane.
Yep.
Sadly.
Yeah, definitely 100%. Yes, I know. I'm a win.
Either Fred Hartman's not so bad because it's so wide.
Yes, exactly. So, okay, you're mountains too.
Yes, mountains
Okay.
too. I hate the heat. And, if you've ever been to Denver, you don't even notice.
Okay, I'll take your
What
word
he
for
said.
it. Okay.
You got love Denver. God, it's beautiful.
Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you and your brownie eating fools. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay. Would you rather have stinky feet for the rest of your life or stinky breath for the rest of your life?
Oh,
That.
man.
Okay, that's easy for me.
Go for it.
Stinky feet.
I agree.
Yeah, 100%.
Stinky feet.
Because I'll never get kissed again if I had stinky breath.
That's true.
Yeah, you guys are
I
single.
mean, you'd have to live your life with mints. And
That's true. You are single.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say stinky feet as well. But the stinky breath, everyone, at my school, we all were masked.
So it wouldn't matter.
It wouldn't matter if I had stinky breath.
Yeah, but I think for me, it would be the kindness for the person I'm with. Because
Yeah,
I can
I mean,
put
if
on
there's a
socks
makeout
and
session
shoes.
going
Yeah,
on.
exactly. You can't put
Yeah,
socks on your breath.
If you can mask it with a mint,
Yeah, but I don't know.
That's-
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm going to say stinky feet also.
No. Yeah, I'm good with that one. Okay.
Okay, this one's a cool one. Would you rather win $10 million right now or get $5,000 every week?
Win $10 million.
Right now. Or for the rest of your life, however long you live, You get $5,000 every week.
$5,000 every week.
I agree with that. And the reason I say that is because of my spending habits. It would keep me in check.
Yes.
Perfect.
So that's $20,000 a month. I could live on that and retire.
Yes. And with the extra money, you can turn around and invest it and make the money, make the 10 million easily. I mean, who's to say you couldn't? I mean,
we can invest the 10 million.
Yes.
ASAP.
Yes. But I mean, people won the lotto and they blow the money and now they're poor again. Yeah. So, the $5,000 is you're actually spending. I mean, everybody says you spend what you make. If you made $10 million, you'd spend it all. And then what are you left with?
So I did the math. You'd make $10 million if you didn't spend a dime in 4 years.
4 years?
Yes, it'd take you 4 years.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Yeah, that's a retirement for me. Oh, no. Okay.
So, but you did not have to spend a dime, of course. So I agree. I'm going to take the $5,000 weekly, and that's because it would also keep my spending in check.
Yeah, it's too easy. When you've got money, you really will. I mean, you'll just, I couldn't do it. Okay.
Yeah, I know some people that have won that Publishers Clearinghouse, and they get $1,000 a week for the rest of their life.
Ooh, damn, really?
And it's taxed too, so they, a little over $800 they get.
Yeah, but still, I mean, that's
every week.
That's easy money. Come on.
Yeah. So just don't do anything for a year. Don't touch it for 1 year, and you got $100,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or something like
that. Okay. What's the next?
Next one. Would you rather never have to sleep or never have to eat?
Okay, that's easy for me.
It's no sleep.
No sleep.
Yeah. Got to have the food.
And the reason I'm going to say that is because for me personally, I don't sleep much as it is, and I'm still somewhat keeping my sanity. So I think I could go with almost no sleep, It's a tough one.
Well, that's a matter. That your sanity is a matter of an opinion.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, man.
If you think about it, though, you didn't have to eat. You just have enough energy to do any activity you want. You wouldn't gain any more weight. You'd be able to lose.
Yeah, but okay. How are you going to support? How are you going to get your nutrients if you don't eat?
It'll be self-sufficient. You'll be good. You have the energy required to do any activity you need to.
Right. So if you can't gain weight, you can't lose it either. So you're stuck at the weight you're at.
Yeah.
When you make that decision.
Yeah. The problem, I still don't know, because I always seem like I never have enough time in the day to do everything I want. And so that's a tough one for me.
Never sleep. There's a lot of people who are nappers out there, though, and I'm not one of those people. So I'm gonna say,
what?
Look, Nick's a napper.
I'll nap. Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I sure will.
I have people who have a schedule for their naps. I'm not one to take naps at all. So
okay.
I'm gonna go ahead.
I don't normally do it, but yeah, I will. I did today because I'm on workman's comp or whatever with my shoulder, so I'm really not doing anything. And for some reason, right after lunch, I just got extremely tired, so I took a nap.
A food coma.
Yeah, food coma.
Yeah.
Okay.
And food's too good to give up. Never have my mom's enchiladas again. No way.
Yeah, see.
No sleep.
There you go.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Just the sound of that sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Definitely no more sleeping. Yeah, I'm good. So, okay, next question. What do we got?
Would you rather have small hands or small feet with the body that you have now?
Wow.
It's a tough one.
I don't like this one.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah, because you know what? Small feet means you could be more clumsy.
Yes.
And what is it?
Small hands.
Don't they say that, your hands or your feet or something is your representative of the size of your
brain.
That used to be back in the day, maybe. It ain't.
I'm just messing with you.
It's the size of your nose.
Oh, is that what it is?
Okay.
Yeah. That's why they made fun of Steve Martin in that one movie. That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Oh my gosh. Yeah. No, I
don't know. I can't come up with an answer on that one.
That is tough because I use my hands every day in everything I do. So small hands. I mean, granted, my hands aren't large anyway, but it's still
smaller. They would be smaller. Yeah,
they would be a lot smaller. Almost like baby hands.
Yeah,
that's
awkward,
what I think. You know, when they say smaller,
hands.
I'm thinking baby feet or baby hands.
Like those Burger King commercials.
Yeah,
the dude who couldn't eat the Whopper, hands were too small.
Yes,
think that.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, that right there. What's the Deadpool? When Deadpool gets his hands cut off and they grow back, that's what I was thinking.
Yes, that like that. That's exactly what we should be thinking.
Yeah, there you go. Well, yeah, but okay, then if your feet are super small, I mean, they're not much bigger than your calf. I mean, you're almost like a peg leg. You're gonna, you're gonna have to learn how to balance.
Yeah, but it shouldn't hinder your walking or your running or anything like that.
No, it shouldn't.
Yeah, granted, there might be a little bit of.
Y'all don't run.
So I'm gonna say feet.
Yeah, feet.
I'm gonna say feet as well because I feel like you can put padding into your shoes, and
if your feet hurt, at least they're smaller. That's less pain. Anyway, sorry.
As long as because I did pick food over sleep, so I got to be able to pick up a Whopper.
Whopper, you're right.
Yeah. Good point. So, yeah, okay. I'm good, and I can still do a bike with little feet. I can still use the pedal, even though I don't run, Mister. Mess with us. Okay, go ahead.
Would you rather be able to see 10 minutes into the future or 150 years into the future?
Good Lord.
Ooh.
So now that 150 years, you can't see from now through an entire 150 years, or you can just see from now jump 150 years.
You're jumping to 150 years.
All right, 10 minutes for me.
10 minutes. Ooh. That's a tough one.
No, because if you can see 10 minutes into the future, you can go to the store and you can see what the lottery numbers are, and you can buy a ticket before the time.
Oh, okay.
I thought they closed the lottery ticket numbers at a certain time.
They do.
They do, but they close it in less than 5 minutes. They draw.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like an 8-minute.
So like at 9 o'clock. So if you can see 10 minutes in the future, they close it at 9 o'clock, and that's when they do the drawing.
Ooh, that's a good point. That's a good one.
So at 5 minutes to 9, you'll have the numbers 10 minutes ahead of you, and you'll be able to buy the ticket.
Yeah. And we're gonna say it's exactly like the 150. So if you choose to look into the future, it's 10 minutes ahead of you, not what's happening in between that 10 minutes. So you'd have to catch the drawing right on time.
No, but if you know when the drawing's going to happen,
every second you're looking into the future 10 minutes.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So,
what about you, Jay?
I'm going to do the 10 minutes.
150 years, that's too much.
Yeah, 150 years does me no good.
Yeah, I'm going to say the same thing because 150 years, we're all being selfish. We're all thinking about getting richer.
Even then, 150 years does nothing for me and my children.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now your children's children, maybe.
Your legacy.
Yeah,
your grandkids.
But if I can see 10 minutes into the future, I can affect my children's because I can see the lotto. Anyway.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest here. If I set it up right, they're going to be golden. So, anyway. Okay. That's pretty funny. Okay, I got one for you.
Go ahead.
Okay. Here's one. Would you rather always have a full phone battery or a full gas tank?
Gas tank.
Ooh.
Gas tank?
Yeah.
100%.
100%.
Okay.
Because the gas tank costs me money.
Okay. The phone doesn't cost you any money?
Well, the phone battery dying does not cost me. I mean, if it takes me an hour to fully charge it every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Nick?
We'll take a gas.
We'll take a gas? Okay.
Yeah, because I have a 36-gallon tank.
I was going to say, if I could have my truck back, yes, a full tank of gas. The car I have now, no, not even close. So, anyway.
But if you did have the full battery, you mean you'd have a computer at your disposal at all times.
Yeah, even when power outage.
Pros of that, yeah.
Yeah. You could shut down the whole world, make everybody lose electricity, and you'd still be running.
Yeah. You don't have
That's
lights.
special. What
about you? What you choosing?
Nick?
Nick
good.
chose.
I'm definitely the gas tank.
Gas tank?
Nick's the gas tank. You're the gas tank.
Gas tank.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Before we get to the next one, I heard something on a podcast the day before yesterday. What people are starting to do now with their cell phones is they're downloading an app that forces them to lose internet activity for certain periods of time or certain times of day so that it keeps them from TikToking and, YouTubing or whatever.
So it's their own keep themselves in check because they can't do it themselves.
Yes.
Okay.
So in other words, if you and your spouse agreed, she'd have your password and you'd have hers.
Right.
And then you could say, okay, from whatever time to whatever time, you have to focus on staying off your phone. If you guys want quality time from, 7 to 8 o'clock at night, both your phones get shut off automatically. And the only way that they could turn them back on is if the other one puts in the code.
Interesting.
Kind of helps you motivate quality time.
Yeah, I don't need that.
Well, if you had a significant other living with you, you might.
No, I don't need that. Because, even now,
Oh, no.
Yeah, I put my phone down when the kids and me go to dinner.
I put my phone down the minute I walk in the door. I don't even like picking it up. When it goes off, I roll my eyes every time now.
Yeah, my phone's at 46%
I'm ready for an EMP right now so that it will turn everything off.
Listen to you.
My phone's at 46%, so I don't use my phone as much.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay.
Right.
So what do we got?
Would you rather always feel bloated or always have a headache?
Oh,
Jesus.
That's a rough one, man.
I don't like this one.
Oh, I don't like this one either. Ooh.
I'll give you some time to think because I already know mine.
Oh, go ahead.
There is nothing on this planet worse than a headache. I absolutely would never, ever, ever want a headache.
Okay.
So I'll take me being on my period all the time.
What's the difference?
Okay. That's what happens when you're on your period. You're bloated.
Oh, that's a fair point. Okay. Woo. Okay.
And period.
Yeah. The sad thing is I have a tendency to agree. Yeah, because when you have a headache, it's very hard to focus. And if you can't focus, you can't get anything done. Bloated, yeah. It's annoying, but, I think I could tolerate it and still be able to focus on what I need to do. I don't know. Yeah. David, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stick with you guys. I used to get migraines when I was younger, and they were awful, and so no.
Oh, jeez.
I drink coffee almost all day, and so I feel bloated anyways.
Right.
So it's natural for you already. You're already at that stage. Okay.
That's why I came up with it.
Let's put it this way. If Mom made enchiladas every day, I'd be bloated.
Yeah, yes. I know, right?
Yes.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
Would you rather...
got me focused on enchiladas. Sorry.
Yeah, no. Hey, man. If you tried them, you'd
be
understand.
Thinking about them too.
Yep.
Okay.
Would you rather... This one's kind of a dating one, because I know y'all did a dating one. Hopefully I didn't do this one. Go out with a 10, but with a bad personality, or a 3 with an amazing personality?
We did not do that one.
There you go.
We did not.
Okay,
and
Nick.
I like this one.
Okay.
Which I got.
You want me to go first?
You don't have to. I know my
All right,
answer.
I'll wait. I know my answer too. Without equivocation, without question.
It's probably mine's going to be the 3 with a good attitude.
No doubt in my mind.
I don't think I could put up with a 10's personality. I'd probably, I don't know. Yeah, no.
I'm all about personality and attitude.
Yeah.
I don't have red flags when it comes to, I mean, if I'm going to date somebody that really, really struggles with their weight and they're very, very heavy, that's a disease that I don't know if I'd want to be able to deal with. But I mean, somebody that's, a 3, without question.
Okay, what do you think?
And I'm married, so my wife doesn't listen to this one. That's okay if she does. If I was single, I would probably choose the 3 with amazing personality. Awesome. I mean, because I'm not the greatest looking person. So
yeah, but the personality thing's the whole deal.
Right.
That's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Everybody wants a 10 with the perfect personality. I mean, that's
what
we're all
rare, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But here's the funny thing is it's a 10 in our eyes. What somebody else sees as a 3 may be a 10 to us.
No, we're going to say it's a 3 in your eyes.
Oh, okay. I know. I'm messing
Don't change that. It's a 3 in your eyes also. You know what you're getting into.
I know. Hey. Okay, this is going to sound really bad, folks. I'm just going to say it. I'm going to put it out there. Personality is great for everything, and paper bags are best for the rest. In a way. Yes, I know. You can hate me all you want. I said it.
Oh, no. Just turn the light off.
I'm just teasing. Come on, y'all. Lord, have a sense of humor. Oh, my God.
That's the whole Butterface thing, too.
I know. Yeah. Yeah, but still,
so
come
sad.
on. That was, I was just joking. Holy crap. Y'all have a sense of humor. Oh, my gosh.
I'm sure there's a podcast out there with 3 women talking shit about,
men,
us fat guys or bald guys.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
So I'm sure it's out there. So.
Touche, ladies.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Would you rather never get stuck in traffic again or never get sick again?
That's
never
an easy
get
one.
sick again.
Never sick.
Yeah, never get sick again.
Never. 100%. Never.
Never get COVID. Never get cancer.
Don't get a heart attack.
Get the flu.
Yes.
No heart attacks.
Yeah.
I could start back smoking cigarettes for the rest of my life and not get lung cancer or throat cancer.
I figured because we live in Houston, this would be a hard one for y'all, but y'all did that one fast.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to be sick.
No. Yeah. I mean, yeah, 100%. I'll take bad traffic over sick any day.
No doubt.
I'm gonna take the same. I'll take no sickness either.
See, that one was pretty easy. I don't know. That was real easy for me.
All right, how about this one? Last one, okay? For me.
Last one for him. Okay.
Okay. Would you rather pee the perfect Alfredo sauce, or would you rather poop the perfect meatball? Now they're both edible.
Oh my God, that one hurt my shoulder.
They're both edible. Just think of that, okay?
Okay.
Now think of the greatest, the best Alfredo sauce you've ever had, and this tops it. Okay, and then the best meatball you ever had, and this tops it.
Okay. So
I got it.
I do too. He did send this one to me early, so I actually had time to think on this one. And,
you cheated.
Yeah, I know. And no, but I had this one because I actually have the great response for this one, and it's wildly inappropriate. But go ahead.
There's no such thing.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm going to let you go first.
I want to poop the perfect meatball.
Really?
Absolutely.
I would never even. Nope. Don't. Yeah.
It's edible.
I know. Don't care.
There's no germs in it.
Yeah, but you're peeing Alfredo sauce. You're gonna eat it. What's the difference?
I'm not gonna eat it.
Oh, so you're not eating either?
No, I'm not gonna eat it.
So the perfect Alfredo sauce. That's what I'm assuming. That's what you're gonna choose. You'd never eat it.
No. But there is a reason why I would.
Ahead. Go ahead.
Because I would be the perfect babe magnet.
Oh my gosh.
Because I would be like the perfect cream for.
Cream pie is to another level. Oh my gosh.
So you're saying she wouldn't know whether it was pee or you're just happy to see her?
Yeah, there you go. Yes, I know, folks. Okay, Lord bless me. I know I need forgiveness. Yeah.
Oh my God. Now that you got me thinking about that. Good point.
See? What did I tell you? It's like, holy crap.
Good point.
Oh, if you think about it.
You'll be fighting them off because they'll be wanting to have the Alfredo sauce.
Exactly.
Good point.
Nothing
you'll get tired of that.
Yes. Okay.
But I loves me a good meatball.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's all you, man.
That's funny. That one's funny.
That was hilarious. So, okay. Any other ones?
That's all I have.
That's all you got? Okay, I got a couple more here.
Good, because we're only running in like 30 minutes. We got to run this a little long.
Yeah.
I'll look some up too.
What? Oh, he said something else. Okay, hold on. Let's see here.
Well, while he's looking, ask one of yours.
Okay. Would you rather have more time or more money?
More money.
More time for what?
It's just more time or more money?
I'm going to say more money.
More money?
More money.
More money.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I could live to 80 years old. That's a pretty good life. I'll take the money.
You take that? Okay. So if it was the difference between living to 70 or 60 and having more money, or living to 80 or 90 and...
Okay, so if it's from 60 to 70, I'd choose the more time. If it's from 80 to 90, give me more money.
Okay.
See, yeah, but there's you're not putting...
Yeah, I know.
You're putting caps on it now.
I know,
yeah,
I know.
True.
That's the hard part about it.
I don't want to live till I'm 90 years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really don't. I mean, the minute I start getting frail and not being able to, like, not full sprint run, but jog and, get up and down without pain, I'm good. The minute I start doing that, I'm ready to be done with it.
No, so you want me to pull the plug? Is that what you're saying?
Say that again?
You want me to pull the plug?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Definitely pull. Yeah.
I remember that. When your boys asked me.
Give me the money. Give me the money.
Whatever. Anyway. Okay. Would you rather eat a meal of cow tongue or octopus?
Okay, well, I'm allergic to one of them, so.
Oh, you're allergic to octopus.
Pretty quick. Yeah, I can't eat the octopus.
Really?
I don't know if I'm allergic to it. Like when I eat calamari, which is same thing.
It's squid.
Squid, but they got tentacles and whatever.
Yeah.
When I eat that, it makes me feel funny.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay. David?
Same. I'm allergic to shellfish also. I ate calamari one time and I had to go to the urgent room.
Oh, yeah. He is definitely. So I will tell you, I would eat the cow tongue too, just because I think the little suction cup things, it would feel weird if one of them stuck to the side of my... when it's going down. That would just... Yeah. It's like... Hey, I'm just being honest here.
Sounded like one of your girlfriends on the Alfredo sauce.
Oh yeah, thanks. Oh Lord. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to choke it down and it ain't going. Get away.
You think?
That's what she said.
I know. Okay. Oh my gosh. That's funny.
Oh, that was good.
Okay, here's a good one. This one's great for you, Nick.
All right, I'm ready.
Would you rather be on a survival reality show
Number 2.
or a dating game show?
Number 2.
Number 2, dating game show, 100%, right?
Yes, because I didn't even know what number 2 was, but I do not want to be on a survival show.
Okay.
Same.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, you're like this athletic kind of,
Not anymore.
buff
As
Navy
soon as I hit 30,
guy?
I broke.
At
My
30,
body
you broke. Okay. Wait till you hit
My
40
body's
and 50,
broken.
man.
No, don't say that.
Right? Better get back on that wagon, buddy.
I know.
You still got
No,
30, 40 more years
I'll be
to go.
good next year.
You'll be good next year? Sure you will.
No, I'm gonna say dating.
You're going to say
And
dating.
It's not gonna matter because I'm married, and so
I know.
I'll just go on it. I'll fail, and then who like is this like The Bachelor or Bachelorette?
I don't know.
Like
Yeah, you saw
It
the
says a
dating
dating
game back
shit-
in the old
dating
the
days.
dating game, the actual dating game back in the day. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
That one was funny.
Okay, here's one for Nick. You ready for this?
Number 2. Oh, go ahead.
Would you rather be 4'5" or 7'7"?
Oh. God, why to the extreme?
I know.
It has to be. Can't make it easy.
Yeah. I'm going with the 7'7".
Really?
Yeah, just because I've been 5'4", 5'5" my whole life. You know,
Yeah. Okay.
I hit this at high school, and Zig Ziglar had a very good example of what happened to me in my younger years. He said it's kind of like a biscuit. If you ever watch biscuits when they're cooking in the oven, they squat to rise, and then they turn brown. What happened to me is I got cooked in the squat.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
Okay. David, what's your response, man?
Same 7'7".
7'7", really?
I'm short.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I hate it.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'6".
Oh, so
awful.
you're only he's Nick, man, there's your buddy right there. He's a
That's
one
what I'm
inch.
saying.
I know.
He still got me,
By an inch.
still taller than I am.
I have hair. That's what
Hey,
it is.
oh shit. He said that.
It's the hair.
He said that
It's the
hair.
hair.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if I grew hair, I'd be young.
Yeah, you'd be.
No. It's pretty funny though, because actually, he's at least taller than my sister, who I think is only like 4'5".
She is around that height. Yes.
So
Is she that short?
no,
She's
she's
short.
No.
She's about 4'11".
She's shorter than me. It's just insane.
Yeah, she's 4'11". She is.
She
pretty
can wear heels, and I'll still be taller than her.
Okay.
Yeah. No. My sister is pretty short. Yeah. We tease her. So, okay. Okay, let's see here. What was it? I had another one here and I lost track of it.
I got one.
Okay, go ahead.
Would you rather drink muddy water or drink soapy water?
Ooh. I don't know, muddy water for me.
Soapy water for me because it's clean.
Oof.
I'm gonna say muddy water because I've eaten dirt before. Obviously
Yeah, I know. I was about to say, dirt has proteins in it. So
back in our day,
Lots
that's
of
all we
nutrition,
did.
yeah.
yeah. Soapy water could poison you. That's my concern. But then
That's
again,
why I picked it.
you could clean you out. Whatever. Shut up.
That's right. Because it's clean.
Okay. Here's one for Nick, because one of these he's already done. Would you rather mentally or physically never age?
Why you say that?
So are we saying from right now?
Well, he just got finished saying flat out that I have mentally never aged.
Okay, got it.
I'm teasing you, man.
I see how it is.
I know.
Mentally or physically? Mentally or physically?
See, yeah, that's a tough one.
Actually, I don't. I wouldn't say it. It's very tough for me because uh, maturity level, growing up, getting old, and all the experience that you have behind that.
Yes.
That to me is powerful.
Yes.
Having that is powerful. You know, not in the world of business or anything like that. Just for me personally, being able to read people and faces and read situations and be more mature on response times and learn how to deal with anger and you know
So that's
learning how to
go ahead.
improve relationships by communication. I wouldn't want to lose sight of the maturity.
Yeah, so I
wouldn't
guess
want
when you said it like that, I started to think about it, and I'm like, okay, if I physically never age, that means mentally I would constantly grow. And that wouldn't be a bad thing.
It's a win-win.
Yeah.
it is. You're right.
It really is one of those win-win. Nice.
But before we make that decision, can I lose 30 pounds? So once you get there, the body's just going to stay like it is forever.
No, it just said it never age. It didn't say you couldn't gain weight.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm thinking,
Yeah, I
you're
know.
stuck right where you're at.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Well, I don't know why this thought process, your body never aging, it's like being a vampire, when they became a vampire at 18, that's where they stayed,
Yes.
but they mentally matured,
Right.
because they lived 3,000 years, but they're 18 years old for 3,000 years.
Would you rather be a vampire or a werewolf?
Vampire.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
Vampires have control when they are and aren't. The only thing that they can't do is be in the sunlight. Werewolves don't have a choice. They can't just change whenever they want to.
Unless
the
you're
most
talking about
part.
Twilight.
Well, in the twilight, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
But
I'm
then
joking, but yeah.
But during every full moon, they get forced.
Yes. 100%.
So they don't have control of that as well as a vampire, or what they have shown in the movies.
Yeah.
So,
No. It's a very valid point.
see, that goes hand in hand with the question before that.
That's why I asked. Yeah.
Vampire maturity,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say vampire also. For the same reason.
Yeah, I could see. I could see your point on that one. Okay.
You'd have to murder people though.
Yeah.
There's that.
Werewolves murder. Vampires don't have to unless they lose control.
Well, they'd have to eat, don't they? So which vampires are you thinking of?
Vampires,
True Blood.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen that show.
Vampires still have to get blood.
Life. You're missing life. It's hilarious.
Okay. Would you rather explore space or explore the undiscovered parts of the ocean?
Ooh. Sounds easy for me.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Where we can't go.
Space.
We're going into space. We've gone to Mars. We've gone to Venus. We've taken satellites that don't have very good lenses and can't go to the bottom of the ocean.
Okay. That's a very fair
There's
point.
stuff down there that we still don't even know what's down there.
Yes. That's true.
So,
yeah, but if you could travel to space, then you might find another planet to live on and get away from the rest of the people.
Well, doesn't Mars have water? They said it has molecules of water.
It does.
There you go. So see, we have traveled to space.
Yeah, we have.
So
okay.
We've gone, let's put it this way. We've gone farther in the exploration of space than we have to the depths of the bottom of the ocean.
I don't know. That's a tough call. Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have pictures of the far depths of space, but we haven't.
Yeah, there are parts of the ocean that we can't. Yeah. Okay.
Just get the pressure's too great.
No, it really is. You're right.
I'm gonna say space.
See, I have a big fascination with the ocean, so I already knew I was going to choose the ocean.
I'm terrified of the ocean.
Oh, well, And wait, what? You were in the
Ain't nothing wrong with
Navy.
that.
Yeah.
He wanted to be on a submarine, and he's terrified of the ocean.
It'd be like that.
Huh? He facing his fears. I'm proud of him for that.
I know.
Scared.
Yeah.
No, I'll go out there. I just things that are under.
Nah.
Son.
No. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. There was one I found here that I thought was really funny. It's not really going to be that hard, but it's just thought it was a little funny. Would you rather give up meat or fruit?
Oh,
Fruit.
yeah, that one's easy.
That was real easy.
Rather go fruit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Give up the fruit.
Yeah. I can't live without bacon.
Hamburgers, meatballs.
Yes.
See, being single and I'm only cooking for myself, 90% of the time when I cook something, I don't cook anything with the steak, chicken, pork, whatever meat I'm cooking.
Okay.
So I don't have potatoes or broccoli or green beans or, ranch style. But I don't have any of that with my. I'll go buy a 4-pack of pork chops or, a medium-sized steak. And that's it. That's all I'll eat.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's good or bad, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You do what you want.
What?
You do what you. He said he didn't know if it's good or bad. You do what you want.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Yeah,
Okay.
Meat. I'm a meat eater.
Okay, so I got one here. Morality value one. This is going to be interesting.
It can be hard for us.
Would you rather have to tell on your best friend or boyfriend, girlfriend for committing a crime or serve time on their behalf?
Serve time on their behalf.
Really?
If it's somebody that I care about, I mean, you're said a friend or a boyfriend or girlfriend,
Best friend
somebody
or a
that I
boyfriend or
seriously
girlfriend.
care about.
Yeah.
I'll serve the time.
Really? Okay. David?
Well, I mean, of course you go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. You were going to say something.
I'm going to say that's one of those where just a simple fact of that, boom, done. But now there are aspects of it as to what crime did they commit?
Yeah.
Were they committing adultery and they killed the person?
Yeah.
And hell no, I'd be snitching on them, But if you're just going to keep it a simple question, would I rather snitch on them or do time? I'll do time.
Okay. Interesting. That one's, I don't know. That's a tough one. Because, yeah, I guess it depends on the circumstance for me. Mine's 100% depends on what the crime is. I can't answer that one without knowing. That's just because
that's the only one question that you haven't answered. Yeah. You've actually gone one way or the other.
Yes. Well, because, I mean, honestly, if they committed murder, yeah, no, I can't serve. I'm not going to do that. No, I can't. But, it's, yeah.
If your spouse did, the woman of your dreams, the love of your life.
Yeah, no. No. I know that sounds really harsh, but no. Because that's just, because I can't, at that point, if she actually murdered someone, I couldn't forgive her. And then, you know what I mean? Because that's just, that goes back to moral values on my part. And I'm not going to serve time and take away from my kids because you couldn't keep your freaking gun to yourself and not kill someone.
Or whatever it was that, however
exactly.
that happened. Vehicle or, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, I mean, that's just, I couldn't do it. David?
Yeah, I'm going to say, see, if you go to jail, I feel like you get anally raped, and that's a no-go for me.
Oh, there you go. Perfect answer. Nobody wants that to
happen. Hey, that's one way to look at it. Holy crap. So,
but I mean, for me, the basics of all basic questions.
I know.
If they shoplifted.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
And they were stealing something for you.
I know. See,
Know
that's the hard part. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I can't answer that one because it's circumstantial. It's, I just, no. Okay.
Yeah, now if I was married and she was having an affair and he had a heart attack and died, or she actually stabbed him or they got in a fight and I'm snitching.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, I don't approve of that. I don't agree with it.
Okay. Here's a really good one. You're going to love this one. Here you go, Nick. You ready for this one?
I'm ready.
This is for you, buddy. 100%. Jeez. Would you rather be able to have prevented World War II or prevented influenza/COVID?
Wow. COVID hasn't killed as many people as World War II.
Yeah, but it's influenza, so it's not just COVID. It's all
not just COVID. It's all
influenzas like SARS and flu and COVID,
AIDS, all of it.
Well, anything that's influenza driven, yes. So,
I think because of the way my thought process is going, because we're living that part of life, then I would want to prevent the influenza.
Okay.
Because I wasn't around for World War II.
Okay.
So,
David?
I'm going to say the same, but for different reasons. World War II boosted our technology. It got us out of the Great Depression. And it was unfortunate, a lot of people died, but we wouldn't have progressed as fast.
No, that's a valid point.
Makes sense. That makes sense, right?
And so for me, I'm going to do influenza as well, for a different reason, but I guess in a way similar. For me, influenza, we don't necessarily learn. I mean, we learn about maybe, sicknesses a little bit, but if there was no more influenza, then there's no more research around influenza. World War II, there were lessons learned from that history. And there were things that, really taught us what we shouldn't be doing or what kind of behavior we don't. I mean, because nobody wanted Hitler to take over the world. Here,
right.
That's, we would have never learned. And so who's to say that didn't happen later because we prevented it then? And that's, I guess, my big thing, because, part of the problem, with you, when you try to whitewash history is you don't learn from it. You need to recognize there's a history there and why. That's just my opinion. World War II sucked. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Right.
But I think in the grander scale of humanity, I would say influenza probably captured more lives over humanity.
And it's been going on for so long.
Yeah, it's been going on before World War II was even thought about. It's been going on.
Hell yeah.
So, I mean, that's what I'm saying is the Black Plague.
And it kills kids as well.
Centuries.
Yes, I mean, the Black Plague, if that was influenza.
People in the military. It's kids. Elder.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's so many people that, so that's just me personally. So, okay, Nick, you got any for us?
I do not.
Okay. You got any more? We got time for one more. Come on, David, you got something good for us.
Let's do a superhero one. Okay. Would you rather be able to read people's minds or move things with your minds?
Oh, that's telepathy or telekinesis.
No, you know what? Let's do this instead.
No.
I like that one. Wait, let's answer that real quick.
Let's stay with that one, but we'll follow up.
I want to read people's minds.
Read people's minds?
I would much rather. Yes, I want to read their minds.
Yeah, Nick is all about, what is it? What Do Women Want? The movie. It's
right.
all about.
I want to read their minds.
Okay.
I want to know why the hell we can't understand one another.
Okay.
Men versus women.
Okay.
That's solid.
Okay, David, what do you think?
I'm gonna choose telekinesis. I'm out of y'all's mind. Think what you think.
You don't want to know.
I don't want to know what you guys are thinking. There's no way.
That's funny. Okay, so that's a tough one because both of them are insanely appealing to me. Man, that's a tough one. You know, because telekinesis, you know, I can move myself faster than 1 mile an hour flying.
True. He's so much more convenient.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know, man. I think I'm going to go. The telekinesis one sounds just really cool. I'm going to go. They both sound really cool, but I
think you
could
get so far if you had
telekinesis.
No, not telekinesis. If you had mind control, not telepathy.
Telepathy. Yes, you could, but
so
in telekinesis you could as well if you did it right. So,
could you imagine of reading Bill Gates' mind or Elon Musk or Bezos? These guys that have made billions of dollars.
That's true. Okay, that's a good point. Yes. You know,
I mean, not only just being able to pick up women, I'm talking about doing it seriously.
Yeah, no,
read the minds,
and everything.
Read the minds of the brilliant people.
Yes.
You know, the ones that are ahead of their time.
Okay, so who would you rather date? Wonder Woman or Captain Marvel?
Are you talking about the actresses now? Or the
superhero
in general? That's easy.
Captain Marvel.
Oh.
Is that a female or a male?
It's a female.
I don't know who she is.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to say Wonder Woman. Oh, my gosh. Gal Gadot.
Stop. She would tower over him, but he's still going to say Wonder Woman.
Well, you know, it'd be worth the climb.
Okay. So, Nick, what do you think?
I'm looking up Captain Marvel. I don't know who she is.
Brie Larson. Brie.
Oh, done. Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, you said the name. That was it. That's all he knew. That was it.
I knew exactly who she was when you said her name.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like
so
heads.
I'm gonna just, for me personally, it's a really tough call, but I think I'm gonna stick with Wonder Woman. Just from past, present, future. I don't know. Just I don't know. That was for me. I'm gonna go with Wonder Woman. So, and the actress now, yeah, I agree with you. And then but the actress before that used to do Wonder Woman. I mean, what was her name?
The super old lady?
Yeah, the super old lady.
She was gorgeous.
Yes.
She was beautiful.
Linda Carter.
Linda Carter, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You talk about that back in the day. Yeah, Linda Carter she's a beautiful woman.
Beautiful.
Yes.
But Brie Larson, she tops it all for me. She's in my top 10 get out of jail free card.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you're single.
Yeah.
What would you have? Why do you have one of those?
Get out of jail free card?
Yeah.
Celebrity get out of jail free card.
He said you're single. What do you need it for?
Well, because Jenny McCarthy ain't going to be walking through my door. I'm not going to run into her at the grocery store. So.
Yeah, but you're single. It's not
or
like
Katy Perry or Brie Larson. I'm not going to ever hook up with them.
Yes, but the point is who are you going to answer to if you do?
Oh,
you don't need to get out of jail free card. It's just
that's true.
That's what he was saying.
Oh, that's true.
Oh Lord, Nick, you're killing me, man. You're killing me. You don't even need to get out of jail. Oh Lord. Okay. You had one that you tried to stop and go with a different one. Did you still?
Yeah. So it's kind of the same thing. I was gonna say mind control instead of mind reading.
Oh, mind control or telekinesis.
Telekinesis.
Well, isn't that the same thing?
What? No, mind control. You're reading people's minds. Not the same as controlling their mind.
Oh,
Right.
controlling over their mind. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you change it to that, I'd want to control minds.
Yeah.
Rather than pick stuff up.
Okay. Well, you said read people's minds anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're
So
sticking with the
all
mind
you're just
thing.
going to do is change it to mind control.
No, because it was read minds or move stuff.
Yeah.
And now it's manipulate minds and move stuff.
I still think I'm going to go with move stuff.
Or is it read minds and manipulate minds?
Let's do that one then, Nick. What about that one?
Yeah, manipulate.
Manipulate.
Yeah.
Ooh, read minds or manipulate minds? Ooh, that's a tough one.
Control minds? Oh, it's not tough at all.
No, it's read minds.
No, because you can make them read. You don't have to read their mind. You make them. You give them what to read. You control what they read.
Yeah, I know. But see, that goes back to freedom. I guess for me, and mind control can be malicious.
That's what exactly.
Oh, absolutely, it will.
And that's why I don't want to. I just don't want to do that. No, it's read minds.
I would turn into a narcissist, and I would make all the rich guys give me enough money so that I could live comfortably. That's all I would do with it. That's the only malicious thing. And you know what? I could go to Bezos or Elon Musk or Bill Gates or one of them and say, you know what? I just need you to give me $50 million. That wouldn't even piss any of them off.
No, you're right.
In fact, a 50 millionaire is closer in wages to us than they are to Jeff
Bezos and those
which
guys.
is insane.
Yes.
That is insane.
I know.
Mark Zuckerberg. I'd take every penny he owns.
Why? Because you want him to go under? You don't like him?
Because I think he's a dick.
Okay.
I think he's another one like Bill Gates. He stole the idea from somebody else. It wasn't his idea. Maybe he did make it better. I'm sure it would have gotten better on its own because of technology, but he stole the idea. And then he was an ass about it.
Who did he steal it from?
The two guys, twin brothers, actually built it, and then they showed it to him at Harvard, and he stole it, made it better, and called it the Facebook. You need to watch the movie.
Okay.
And read the book because I did both.
Oh,
but
okay.
Just like Bill Gates, he stole DOS, and then he stole a lady at Texas Instruments that created the mouse.
Yes.
And he went over and stole that from Texas Instruments.
He steals a lot of stuff. Well, or used
to. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He stole DOS from the guy that built it. He stole, and then he created Windows.
Yep.
So,
which we all
stole the mouse from Texas Instruments.
I know.
That's manipulation. That is mind manipulation right there. Being able to talk somebody out of their pants.
Yep.
That's what Bill Gates did. That's what Zuckerberg did. There's no telling. But you've got innovators, Bezos and Elon Musk. Those guys can take a failing business and turn it into a multi-million-dollar deal.
Okay.
There are some people that have that.
Yeah, they got a talent. No. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the way. That's my thought process anyway.
Well, that's all the questions I got. David, any questions?
Well, we ran over an hour, so that's good.
Yeah. So, yep. Again, guys, we want to thank David for coming on the show.
Thanks, brother. That was fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it was fun. What?
I enjoyed it every time.
Really? You're all quiet and everything over there, man.
What?
Yeah.
I speak when I'm talking
so
to.
Focused.
Yeah, I know. He is focused.
He must have had his mama's enchiladas last night or something.
Yo,
He's bloated. That'll make anybody smile. See, I'm not going to stop thinking about mama's enchiladas now.
There you go.
Gosh, Nick.
See,
I'll invite you one day.
Yeah. You know what? If Warzone was on TV, he'd be loud. That or maybe football. I don't know. So
I'm loud when I talk. I know what you're talking.
Whatever. No, we're good, man. I really do appreciate you coming on, and I'm glad you brought those questions. That was pretty funny. The one I did love the most, me and Jay actually talked about it, was the piss in the Alfredo and the poop in the meatball. Oh my God, I couldn't believe when I read that one. I was like, holy crap, that was hilarious.
You have a good idea, but you're gonna get tired of people wanting to jump on your junk.
Okay.
I'm saying.
Yeah. That goes back to what was the question we had from our show? The sex once a year or sex every day?
Every day.
Average every day or phenomenal once a year?
Average every day.
He's still
There's
young.
No way.
He's still young.
I could wait 1 year.
He's got the energy.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, y'all said once a year?
Hell yeah.
What?
Oh
my gosh, no way.
Once a day is absolutely too much. There's only very few things you can do every day.
Yeah.
No way, Jose.
I'm not an infomaniac.
I feel so bad for you. I'm sorry,
y'all. I'm just not an infomaniac.
Every day for me.
See, you got to be proud of that. He's been married almost 10 years, and that's what he wants. That's not bad.
I know. Just yeah. Thanks, Gun.
We're too old and tired. We don't have that kind of energy.
I know. No, that's cool. So, well, folks, that's we're wrapping up the show. We hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks again to David. Thanks again, Nick.
Don't forget to follow us and shoot us an email if you got some good questions for our next podcast, or just to let us know what's going on, or even if you want to come on a podcast, we'll entertain something like that.
Yeah, and we also have this new Facebook group. It is now in our signature, so click in, join us on there, post something for us, ask a question, or join in and conversate with a lot of the other fans. So we also have some polls out there for you guys to listen respond to. So but yeah, I mean, thanks guys. We really love you guys and the ones that are listening. So continue to listen, and we'll continue to bring you great content.
Absolutely.
I'm out. Thanks, David.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.